Today we're going to talk about something really safe, a new bike built differently that you have to use daily. Stay in shape, stay healthy, and run your errands. A folding light electric bike. A bike from Blix called Vika X. Let's unbox, unfold, power it up, and test it out. And it is surprisingly light. Let me show you guys how it looks from inside. Simple but very compact, very good packaging. Get a little box on top. Pretty long seat post. Installation assembly is fast and easy, no tools required, just a 50mm wrench to install the pedals. Not sure why is this outside and exposed. It should be covered somewhere so it's not really easy to scrape or remove. But guys, the frame, it's so thin, so compact, really nicely done. I like the paint, really glossy, feels really high quality. Nice rack integration. This black looks like special. Look at this light in the back here. The integration is so slick, good tire quality. Here's the Blix Vika X fully assembled, and this compact folder comes with new features that I did not see in all previous folders I have tested so far on this channel. And these new features can make a big difference. A reinforced rear triangle with a beefy rack, a more classic thin rounded flow frame that looks original, still keeping the traditional fold mechanism in the middle. The frame here is done differently. I like the oval shape. It's so organic, it flows so smoothly, all the points perfectly welded everywhere. You have here accessory mounts for bottle, charger, locker, whatever you want to add to your bike. Folding point here, safety, how to open, like really nicely executed. Adjustability in the front, in the back. This is good from 4.5 up to 6.3. Even 4 feet person can ride this easily. Look at this, and you can fold and lower down the front stem and handlebars, which is really easy, really fast. And this seat post is so freaking long. So I'm 6'3", and you can actually go halfway here, and probably 6'5", 6'4" will be able to pedal and extend their legs properly. But even if I go below this line, which I already tested, it's actually doing very well, very comfortable. And I'm 6'3". On the website only says up to 6'2". The wires, I would have run this inside the frame and hide them, will be even nicer, but still nicely tucked in here, all covered, all wrapped nicely. It looks really good. You can see from the top, it's very thin, very smooth, very good paint. This is a green glossy, here a little cheap from delivery. But if you look in the back, it's really wide, really reinforced. If you look here on this rear rack, how it connects here, the points, very strong points, very beefy. I'm not sure only why they have here 27 kg, that's about 50 pounds, maybe 60 pounds. This can withstand much more, but nice integration, really smooth lines. This chain guard, so nicely done here. It just looks beautiful. Also, the frame allows you to mount a front basket. If you look at the frame, an entire bike, it just feels expensive, feels high quality, feels like premium. Cable management, all nicely wrapped, all goes around. But the way it's routed all around, comes into the rear rack, into the slide, is just exceptionally well executed. Nice integration, modern design. Folding pedals, UL 2849 certified, class 2 and class 3 can switch an app. Maximum payload 312 pounds. This is a lot. The motor 500 watts. You have very nice, super smooth 55 Newton meter of torque. Drive system here we get in a second, but 20-inch tires, high quality street tires, reflective circle around, battery integration. This model comes in blue, slate gray, racing green, and burgundy colors. It's so clean. I like this integration here, all how it looks. This is like a scooter kind of type of console, which is kind of bulky. It would be nice to have something smaller, more compact to match this, but still looks clean. Here, the only thing is I don't like that adjustability. If you move the light lower or higher, you move the screen. This should be independent, but still, I rode in the evening. It's perfectly, visible, good angle, and it's just comfortable to use. Plastic fender in the front, also in the back, nicely insulated. You have this plastic ends, very nicely mounted. The drive is just fantastic. A custom chain ring and chain ring cover, looks really nice, super smooth, torque sensor. And if you look in the back, electronic shifter, good quality parts and cassette. We have a new design console. Battery level indication, on off button right here in the front. Really nice switch. Press right here the front button, give it a second and powers on. Press in the front, it goes in auto, eco, tour, turbo, and off. It is a smart system and it doesn't let you shift when you're pedaling in order to protect the chain and the drive. So check this out. And you have 180 mm rotors. I think it's a dual piston, but slightly bigger hydraulic brake caliper. Also in the back, nicely mounted, all cable routed and hidden. Very nice execution. And the levers are so easy to press. Like, this is probably the easiest, the most comfortable brakes, and you just press a little bit and locks in the tire. The brakes have adjustability for levers, and you have this knob that we've seen on other brakes like Obata and similar scooters, but those are loose and poor quality, and they kind of flimsy. Here you can see the lever doesn't move up and down, doesn't make noise, and this is solid. If you look here, it doesn't move up and down, and it's very precise, good movement, and allows you to have more or less travel of the lever, and it's super comfortable and really makes a difference here. You can make it very short or longer. Good features to have on the brakes, and I don't see this on other e-bikes. Once you put on the bike, it goes in auto. Pressing the M on-off button in front here, you can change to Eco, Tour, Turbo, off, and auto again. Now, if you want to go on turbo, let's go on the highest level. And this is the application Blix. Connects to the bike. And you have here bike info. Let's go back here. Assist level, and you can change class 2 or class 3. Change more smoothly. Assist, you can adjust the speed here. 3 is enough. Go back. Oh, there was one more thing there. Speed mode selection, assist settings, so you can go for that. You have E-shift, and you can adjust here target power, target cadence, a lot of shifting things, manual shift mode. So the bike has a lot of things to set up, and accessibility. You can change here metric, imperial, remove the sound, ride, wherever you ride records here, watt hour per mile, distance, moving time, average speed, cadence, and that's also turbo exit. And you have here, this is the privacy and the app. So we are going to go in the third class maximum power. Yeah, the screen, not sure a camera picks up, but I have polarized sunglasses. It's super sun today, and actually super visible. And you can start on the throttle, and it goes smoothly, and then takes off. So now it goes 20 miles an hour, 19.8, and goes in between 20. Now let's see with pedaling. Regen, we can hear the brakes are very good. Yeah, this is not a fast racing bike. This is to go and commute in the city, but good torque, actually picks up very nicely. I mean, if you pedal, it can go 27, 28 miles an hour, 29, and it's not hard. Yeah, I need bigger chainring because I'm kind of like feel this, the power is too much assist, and I hit now 24, 25 miles an hour easily. And I think I'm touching the chain guard. I have to adjust that. For me, I need bigger chain ring. We have turning signals, which is really cool. Now we're doing without assist. Feels like a regular bike. 14 miles an hour. Yeah, and tour is very comfortable. Can pedal easily. 22 miles an hour and chilling. Yeah, this is perfect. Now in my case, I'm a little stronger than the average person, so I will need to get a bigger chain ring so I can like push, and probably I'll get 30 plus miles an hour. I think at that point I'll feel more resistance, and it's easy to find one of those off-the-shelf aftermarket chain rings and place a bigger one. But even like that, 15 miles an hour, I can just chill and cruise 17. If I push slightly more, get 20 miles an hour. If I go really crazy, it's just so easy to go 28. Brakes are fantastic. I'll show you from this dumpster. If I press, it stops. Look at that. Not even like 2 meters. It's like super crisp and sharp. Stops really well. Of course, not a really fast bike, but you get the point. 180, I think it's overkill for this model. Should be like 160, but still it works flawlessly. I have a little brake touch in there. I have to adjust that when I stop, but besides that, it's perfect. The front disc brake was bent in shipping. It took a second just to straighten up, and now it's all good to go. Range was tested only in turbo mode, maximum power with pedal assist, no throttle, the all ride. My weight was 225 pounds, temperature 75 degrees, and I kept the speeds between 20 to 25 miles an hour. Very relaxed ride, not pushing too hard, covering 24.9 miles in range. If you go on tour or eco option, you'll get way more range, closer to advertised numbers. Check this out. So when you change the settings off here, there's no adjustments, no estimates, and you go here in auto, 26 miles in range, in eco 43. So you see it calculates the range. It will depend on how heavy you are and how much you pedal, but still. And I learned a new feature, extra feature here. So you have a button here, so when you press, you get into this menu and it shows you speed, average power, maximum speed 26.6 miles in range, and it shows you a little bit of info about your ride, which is pretty cool. And also besides that, you can just rotate this and it comes out and you have some info here. Pretty cool feature for this bike. That's pretty neat. I like this extra features. Battery is 48 volts, 12 amp hours, so 6 hours 40 minutes from empty to full will be charged. This is a 54.6 volts 2 amp hour charger. And since we're here and we have two bikes next to each other, I want to show you details and how they actually did things different in this bike. You see the magnet when it folds, it's right here in the axle. It's so much cleaner, so much better, I think, looking versus this bike, which is also an awesome bike, but look, they actually put it on the side. So big difference in execution and attention to detail. This is so much better and it looks so much cleaner. Also the battery, it's removable. Just make sure you flip the key. Entire thing comes out. UL certified, not super heavy. You have here capacity indicator. Here are the specs: 12.8 amp hours, 614 watt hours, 48 volts. UL certified. The only thing is, which I mentioned earlier, I don't know why this warranty void stickers are on outside. If you get some water splashed or sun, it's gonna, you know, affect throughout the time. So maybe the sticker should be placed somewhere, or the battery should be constructed so the stickers will be here inside, so they're not exposed to the sun or water. And another little thing that it's important to me, they have the brand on the charger. So I have a lot of bikes, so having this helps a lot in finding it, and you know that it belongs to this bike. So little thing that other companies don't do. A lot of other companies don't do it. For the bike, it's super easy. Lower the seat, handlebar, press the safety. There's a second safety here in the front. You click, this comes down. Here you have the magnet that clicks in, and it's connected now. It's not going to open up on you when you lift it. Also, you can fold the pedals, and the bike just fits in the back. And the bike is pretty light and compact, and it does not take much space. Let me show you the lights. This is crazy. Look at this light. This is so powerful. And you have also short beam and long beam. This is just, I hope the camera picks up so you can see the light. This is insanely powerful for a folder, compact size bike. Like, the light is more powerful than like bigger, faster e-bikes I can buy today. This is just crazy. And it's crazy bright. Look at this thing. Let me show you the brake lights and the turning signals. Look at that, perfect light. And you have also turning signals, so you can actually turn. Just to show you the side view, the turning signals, the rear light is so crazy powerful. The turning signal is so bright, and look in the front. Look at that light. Fantastic setup. Really well done. Besides that, you have a pretty loud horn for an e-bike this size. Super loud. The console special. The noise the screen and also the battery indicator levels here, which is pretty cool. Has 4 dots. You have automatic shifter, which is really cool. The way, you know, it feels, the way you press and the way it beeps, it's just really nicely done. The grips are actually very nice. You have hardware to secure them and adjust them, and they're actually, you know, locked in, which is really good. The brakes, the design, it's so easy to press them. This is actually, I have to admit, these are the most easiest to press levers. It feels like, you know, when you get the hydraulic brakes levers and you press and you feel like feels like there's air inside the line, and it's like not gripping anything. So this is how light it feels like something is wrong, but then you just touch and the bike locks in. The brakes are amazing. So this is a foolproof bike. Ride by your instinct. This Blix Vika has all you need for your ride. Just enjoy the moment. The bike rides like you. The torque sensor will adjust to your output instantly. The most important keys features of this bike is the torque sensor and electronic shifter system. The automatic shifting and the pedal assist in auto mode will adjust to different speeds and road conditions on the fly. Overall, the tech and consoles, the parts all around you see here are mostly present in bikes that cost starting from $4,000 all the way up and over $5K, and you get this package for $17.99. Going uphill, the auto setting adjusts by itself on the fly. It makes it so smooth and so easy to go uphill. I'm not even pushing hard, and the bike picks up speed so easy and so fast. This is a perfect daily commuting bike for anybody. For those that are space constrained, specifically that live in a city like DC or New York City, a perfect bike for a girlfriend or spouse, a super comfortable long-range option. All the links will be down below in the description box. Take a look, ride safe, and I'll see you next time.